Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, babies. It's been a week since I lost my beautiful husband so suddenly, and I hate every single minute of it. The only thing that brings me any sense of peace is sitting down with a cup of coffee, reading my Bible, and talking to God. I do this 2 to 3 hours every morning just to feel somewhat grounded. Some days I find myself sitting in one spot, lost in a 1,000-mile stare for what feels like hours. In those moments, I feel paralyzed, unmotivated, and completely broken. The days feel unbearably long, and the nights stretch out even longer. Sometimes I think I hear him, and just for a brief second, my heart leaps, only for reality to come crashing down, reminding me that he's gone. February of last year, I was walking with my sister-in-law, and we were talking about marriage. I told her that my biggest fear in life was that God would take Mr. C away from me too soon. Fast forward 1 year later, and he's gone. I wish I had never spoken that thought aloud, but I know deep down that I cannot bring anything into existence with my words. I am not God, and my words do not have the power to create someone's fate. I believe I had that feeling because Mr. C was such an incredible husband, and I've seen so many women in unhappy marriages with husbands who didn't truly love them, and I thought my marriage was too good to be true. I haven't touched Mr. C's office. I both love and hate going in there. Hank still waits patiently for his daddy to come home, and I have to tell him that Mr. C won't be back. He was the dog Mr. C didn't want, but ended up being his best friend. Hank has been so quiet this past week. I know he's grieving too. I'm trying to put one foot in front of the other, even though it hurts, because I know that's what Mr. C would want me to do. But I told my sons, half jokingly, that I could get through this a lot easier if Mr. C were here to help me. Instead, I have to learn to navigate so many firsts on my own. I was able to pick up Mr. C's remains. It's still hard to believe. I honestly can't put it into words. My oldest son's best friend, his father died days after Mr. C. Well, his brother is making his father an urn out of cedar, and he asked, could he make one for Mr. C? And I said, yes. So this is what I brought him home in. Now, they had a lot to choose from, and while Mr. C was a Carolina fan, they had one with Carolina on it, like $350. I could hear Mr. C right now. Do not spend that much on an urn. I got the cheapest one because I knew we were going to divide everything up. And I picked out these little urns. They look like wood. I think it's just painted, but I'm going to put some in these and give to his parents, sister, and brothers, and my sons. And the rest of his remains, I am just going to put in the beautiful urn once my son's friend has it made. I thought that was such a beautiful gesture. But when I look at that, I have to remember that's not him. That's not him. He was so much more. And even when I saw him there at the viewing, that's just a shell. That's a vessel. What made him was inside of him. That's what made him so awesome, such a wonderful father and husband. During the day, since it's been over a week now, during the day, I cope a little better because I'm trying to do things. I have a list of things here that I have to do. I'm trying not to do too much at one time. I'm trying to do one thing at one time. So I'm giving myself like, today I need to do our taxes, and that's it. Tomorrow I'll do something else to work my way through the list. But the nights suck. The nights are not great. But I was able to close my bedroom door just a little bit more than I have. I have been sleeping later than normal, but I think my body is just like, you need to get some sleep. I've been eating a little bit more, and this morning I did work out for about 20 minutes. Just when I sit and think, it's the worst. It is the worst. So I've been delving every morning into my Bible and praying and just leaning on the Lord for guidance and for that comfort. The nights are not the greatest. They are not the greatest. I really need to work on coming up with something. You know, I had a nighttime routine. I haven't done it. I haven't done it in over a week. I still feel lost. And the days, oh my gosh, the days are so long. They're so long. I could be doing something and I look up and it's only 11 a.m. And the weird thing is, it seems like it's been ages since I've seen him and heard his voice. That's why I love watching the old home movies. And I go back and read his text messages, and they're a lot of comfort to me. And I am going to be doing grief counseling. I think that's going to be very beneficial to me. And I'm going to start that next week, just one day a week. But I think it's going to be very, very beneficial to me. Although I have accepted it, I'm still at times hopeful that he's going to walk through the door. And I know that's not true. I know that's not true. So I do believe I'm going to get a lot of benefit from the grief therapy. I really believe the counseling is going to help me tremendously. And also I have an awesome sister-in-law, and she is just helping me so much. While no one in the family understands my pain, everyone has been awesome. They really have. They've been so wonderful. And I'm really just trying to put one foot in front of the other. That's all I'm trying to do. Yesterday, my son and I did start some decluttering because I won't know until I speak with a financial advisor what I should do with the house. So I thought, okay, let's stay busy. We went downstairs, cleaned out the laundry room. I also have a closet down there that had some home decor and stuff in it. Went through all the cabinets, went through everything, have a bunch of stuff to get rid of, stuff that I'm going to donate to the thrift store. And just doing that helped me gain a little bit of control over the situation. But I do know I need to speak to a financial advisor just to be sure I'm doing everything the right way. In my head, I think I know what I should do, but I think a financial advisor can really help me look at different scenarios and choose the right one that makes more financial sense. I don't want to go by my feelings. I don't want to go by being sentimental, because I do love this house. I know in the other video I said I hated this house. And I don't hate the house. I just hate that Mr. C's not in this house. And I had a mammogram the other day, and I broke down signing in and talking to the receptionist. I was doing good. Up until then. And I just broke down. And she was so sweet. She was so sweet. And as I said earlier, if I break down, I break down. I'm not going to push my emotions down, because it's going to make this process longer and harder than it already is. And I know my family is asking for a celebration of life. I'm not ready just yet. And I also want to make a video for everyone to watch that has snippets of old home movies, of photos, of different things like that. Because I think that's going to be very healing for me. Because like I said, I love making videos. It's how I express myself. And I think that's going to also help me with the healing process. So it may be a few more months before I ever do the celebration of life. I know everyone else wants it. I'm just not ready for it just yet. And when it comes to all the ashes, I'm waiting for all of my sons to come over here at a certain time, and we're going to do it together. We're going to do all of this together. And I really tried to focus on his life and how much joy he brought to me. And I'm not going to concentrate on this one day of his death. He had so many wonderful years. We spent so many wonderful years together. And that's what I want to really focus on. And not focus on why it happened. How did it really happen? Just all those questions that cannot be answered. I'll drive myself crazy. So I am going to really focus on his life. And he was such an amazing man. Such an amazing man. And I know that he would want me to carry on. We talked about it. We talked about it all the time. I will never, ever forget him. I will never get over this. But I want to get through it where I can actively participate in life and still be a part of my family's lives. And just because I have moments where I feel joy and I'm happy, I don't want to feel guilty about that. Because today I'm having a really great day. And I'm not going to sit here and feel guilty about that I'm not crying. Because trust me, that's not going to stop for a while. But in this moment, I feel really good. I feel very clear-headed. And I need that so I can make the right decisions for our home. His parents live here in the in-law suite. I have to think about them. And I have to do what is right based on facts, not based on my feelings. I've done that before. And it's put me in trouble. It's got me in trouble. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I don't want to make decisions while I'm emotional. I want to be level-headed. I want to root everything in facts. And if the fact is that I can't keep this house, so be it. So be it. This house isn't him. His presence made this house a home, just having him here. So if I sell it and I buy something else, he'll still be there. He'll still be with me. And that's what I really try to think about. It's not this house. A house is just a house. The people in it make it a home. And that's what I'm really trying to focus on, is doing things that make financial sense, looking at all the facts, and making a wise decision for my future and for his parents also. It's not just me who lives here. And I know by taking things slowly, I will make the right decisions. I will. And I have to lean on other people. When I started off this year, I was calling the videos I was making the year of change, because I wanted to change a lot of things in my life. I didn't know how true those words would be when I started at the beginning of 2025. But I'm going to give myself time. And if that means selling the house, I'm still going to give myself at least a year to get things ready in the house, to get it ready to be sold. And I think by doing that, that's also going to help me heal. Instead of just all of a sudden changing everything, getting rid of everything, and then just selling the house in a couple of months. I think that's going to be worse. I think that's going to be worse. So I am going to slow down. I'm going to deal with facts. And I'm not going to get so caught up in my feelings.